So today we're going to be doing a reaction of SEELE's trailer that they just came out with, and she's going to be the first limited banner unit that you will be able to summon in Honkai Star Rail. So we're going to do a reaction, and we're also going to do a little review on her already because I know her kit and I've already made a couple videos on her. So we'll do a little breakdown here and there to give you guys a better picture of what to expect from SEELE, but just know that she's amazing. So let's go ahead and check this out and see how this goes. But before we move on, guys, make sure you guys subscribe, like the video if you like the video, and share this around. All right, here we go. What do we got in store for us? We already had two trailers, the Japard and the Himeko one, which were really good, but here they come again. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Making trouble in Wildfire's territory. You guys. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good. Speedy character. You guys could already tell she's a fast character. Yeah, she is. So clean. So clean. Branya. Oh my god, they actually work amazing together, and this looks amazing. They like work so well together, Branya and SEELE. Like like their kits complement each other so well. Oh, that is so cold. Oh my god, that looks so good. Whole versus quality, man. Oh my god, that looks so good. Woo, man, this just hypes me up even more. Sheesh. So as you guys already know, SEELE is going to be a quantum 5-star unit, and again she's going to be a limited 5-star banner unit. So she's only going to be here for a limited amount of time, and then when her banner is gone, you won't be able to acquire her unless they do a rerun of her, meaning they'll come out with her banner again so you guys can go ahead and try to pull for her. But we don't know when that's going to be, right? But that's something they do later down the line. But the important thing is that she's going to be the first one, and she's going to be here when the game does launch. Now, to give you guys a little bit more of a explanation on SEELE, I'm not going to go too in depth because I have a couple videos that I made of her going in depth with SEELE and her kit and stuff. But just to give you guys a brief overview and her rundown, she's basically going to be a single target nuking unit. She's going to be hitting really hard. She's also going to have a multi-target hit on her E, which is going to cost 1 skill point. And that's also going to put a speed buff on her, and it's going to increase her speed by 25% unless they change it in the closed beta, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to stick with. So she not only she's going to put that buff on her, but she's actually, I forgot to mention, well, I did say it earlier on, she's the fastest character in the game because every character in the game has a speed stat, and depending on how fast your character is as far as speed wise, she is going to go ahead and be going up the action bar, which is the meter on this left side right here, and the faster they are, the more chances they're going to have of coming back and getting their turn in the action bar meter. So that's going to be really good, and she's the fastest person overall in the entire game as we know of right now. And another thing about SEELE, guys, is that in her kit she has this thing where if she takes out an enemy, she'll go ahead and gain an extra turn and get a damage boost. Now that damage boost can only occur once every 2 turns unless they change it again from the closed beta, but we'll see. I doubt they're going to change it, and it's going to give her a pretty decent boost. So you want to make sure with her that you go ahead and take out a target if they're low and stuff, because then it's going to guarantee you another turn, which means when you take another turn, it's going to give you a chance to go ahead and use one of your abilities. And every time you use an ability, a basic attack and a skill, it's going to go ahead and fill up your energy bar, which is key to getting your ultimate, so you can go ahead and spam that as well. So that's really good, right? Her being able to get resets off of executing the enemy unit. But again, you have to execute the enemy unit so you can get that extra turn, because if you don't, you won't get that extra turn, or you won't get that extra damage boost, because you have to execute them for you to get it. Now, a lot of people do say that this might be a problem during boss fights, but in boss fights sometimes they actually spawn 2 enemies that come every 2 or 3 turns, which is really good, right? But then there's going to be those bosses that are just going to be flat out single target. where you actually won't be able to get any resets because the boss is going to have so much HP you can't really one-shot it, right? Maybe later on, but when things start scaling up and they give us really hard enemies, we won't have the ability to one-shot these things. So SELEE, basically her extra turn kit that she has, it's going to be rendered kind of useless, but it's okay though. And the reason I say that is because she makes up for it, and for her not getting the extra turn in her tremendous amount of speed that she has and the speed buff that she gives herself. So she's going to be naturally taking a lot of turns, even though she won't be getting extra turns, right? Because that is part of her kit, so she's missing out on a key component of her kit. She's still going to be doing a boatload of damage to whoever she's going to be hitting. She's just naturally going to be doing a lot of damage. And as far as Bronya, she's going to be the prime unit you're going to want to pair her up with if you have Bronya. But if you don't have Bronya, right, because we're all not going to be lucky and we're not going to have all the characters that we want. That's just how gacha rolls sometimes. There is a 4-star character named Tung that does buff and give someone energy, which is going to do good with SELEE. Of course, it's not going to be as good as Bronya, but it's still going to be something that you can use towards that, because it's going to increase her damage to help her get those executes, and it's going to give her energy so SELEE can keep spamming those ultimates and keep hitting really hard, because her ultimate hits really hard. But yeah, SELEE is going to be the highest damaging unit, if not one of the most damaging units that we get here on launch when the game does come out, because she just does that much damage, right? But another thing, guys, is yeah, you're going to use SELEE a lot, but there's going to be fights where you're still going to want to use your other damaging units, because this game is so focused on the elemental system here. It's not like Genshin Impact where it's elemental reactions. It's more like the boss, if they're weak to fire, you're gonna want to bring someone that does good fire damage and stuff. So there's gonna be times where you don't bring SELEE to every fight, I believe. But who knows, right? She could just be that strong where you could just bring her in every single fight and just destroy everything. But we don't know that. I think from when I was testing the beta, I always used the corresponding element that the boss was weak to, because it just makes it easier when you break the enemy and stuff. Now SELEE is going to be the first banner, and I also did make another video where there's going to be the second limited banner unit, which is called Jing Yuan. And if you guys don't know if you want to summon for SELEE, Jing Yuan is going to be the next banner unit, so if you want to save up for him, you can. And I made a video on that too as well, so you guys can go ahead and compare and contrast who you want to save for or what you want to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave both of those videos down below. The first video is going to be me explaining SELEE and doing a little showcase guide explanation of her, and the second one is going to be talking about SELEE and Jing Yuan, the both limited banner units that are going to be coming here when the game does launch. So hopefully that will help you guys a bit more to make your decision a little bit better. But yeah, also guys, there is a giveaway going on right now in my last video, so go check it out. And I'll leave that in the description box below, where I'm giving away 5 Google Play cards worth of $10 each, so you guys can go ahead and try to get yourself a battle pass for Honkai Star Rail when the game does launch. So go there, make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can be eligible, and like that video and comment on that video so you guys can be again qualified, so you guys can try to get that prize. But other than that, guys, SELEE's gonna be amazing, and I hope everybody gets her if you guys do pull for her. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of SELEE, if you guys are gonna pull for her or not, and I will see you guys in the next one. This is your boy Jada. I'm out. Peace.